Hello, you're welcome. You're watching the Funny White Man Show, which is the biggest, the brightest, and the most entertaining show in Africa.
Funny white man, funny white man, funny white man. But this way you talk, you too much. Give me 5,000 man, that's you. Too much. So you get it like, make you move along the street. Yeah, make sure like there, I'm going girl. You know, my own people. Actually, yeah, fine, it's fun. I enjoy it, and I'm one of those very few.
I'm forever taking it personal. I will listen 160 million Nigerians are corrupt. How? My brother, I'm looking for you.
Yeah, but it's a growth, and this is the time to build business and know the pitfalls and know what to do and what not to do. But there are months where you get business and months.
You know how we do, how we train them. We do the way you do.
Hello, you're welcome. You're watching Trending Matters on the Funny White Man Show. Of course, we will bring you trending issues just to entertain and tickle your fancy. You're welcome to another exciting episode of the Funny White Man Show. My name is the Funny White Man, and as you know, this is where we bring you nothing but the best straight out of Africa. And my first guest on the show today is one of Africa's finest emotions coach, and she's going to be joining us a little bit later. But first, as you know, on this program, we entertain you, we inform you, and also really make you laugh. And talking about making you laugh, we've put together a new segment which is called the Video of the Week. And I'd like you guys to check out this video. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up, man? You see, you got something to tell me. You see what Richie did to me? What you do, man? He sent my girlfriend a message. Let me see. For Daisy, man, if I get Richie. Oh my God, what is this? Richie shouldn't be doing this, man. Damn. What's up, OG? Yeah, man, what you did is rubbish, man. You really what's that, man? You sent my girlfriend a message? What rubbish is that? What, you sent my girlfriend a message? What rubbish? Baba, what is Richard? Come on, man. You see, Richie mess up, man. If I catch Richard there, if I catch Richard, you make I see what you do. Rubbish that now. He send my bill. Make I see. Make Richard they send my girlfriend. Ah, well, how long yakini they start this thing they give your girl. They snap her. Even himself no be send that. Ah, Ichi Baba. Ichi. Icho. Awele. Ichi Baba. My God. Olen. Baba. I tell you, find us something now. Baba, we visit like 200 for your
the video that was actually put together by my brother, my friend Extreme, and also myself and MC Shems. You know, great comedians doing great things. Like I said before, I went on the video break. My first guest on the show today is one of Africa's finest emotions coach. Please welcome Mrs. Bukola. How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
So nice for you coming on the show today. It's been a long time coming. And congratulations on everything.
Thank you so much.
You've really impacted my life. You know, the first day I met you, when I went home, I deleted all my friends' contacts because they were dragging me down.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So now I'm looking for new friends. Yes. I'm just joking. So how's it been so far?
It's been good. It's been good on all fronts. So.
Okay. Well, for those people who don't know, because when I first of all heard emotions coach, I was like, I can manage my emotions now, but who is an emotions coach? Okay,
simply put, an emotions coach helps you to feel at home with your emotions.
Okay.
You know, when we were growing up, whenever you threw a tantrum at home, and your parents tell you, control your anger. You need to control it. Now we've been conditioned. If we have feelings, we have some feelings of hurt, anger, embarrassment, or anything. We skip the mode of feeling the emotion.
Okay.
Now, how do you depart from where you've not arrived at? So if we are not allowed to feel the emotions, be able to recognize them, be able to know the triggers, what annoys you. If you're able to identify what annoys you, you can avoid.
So you're actually trying to say now, your job as an emotions coach is that we are trying to train the individual to express himself and also
express yourself so you can improve your performance.
Okay.
On stage, for example, you want to act an angry scene. You understand it intellectually, but you cannot feel it. So the delivery will not be the same. But if you're able to feel it, you know how it feels. And even reading the line, reading the script,
yes,
and you're able to interpret it, you're able to actually feel it. Wow. So the delivery is going to be, very strong and convincing.
That's nice. I think I need to be expressing myself frequently, because I like a girl in this office, but I don't know how to express myself. So now that I know I need to express that my feeling, I'll just go straight to her and tell her that that's how I want to date her. But funny enough, you studied philosophy.
Oh, yes.
You went straight into the advertising firm,
yes,
publishing. Then how did this all stuff started?
Okay. Now, my area of specialty in my project, in my philosophy class, is aesthetics. That is the study of beauty.
Okay.
Now, how does it relate to advertising?
Yes.
The things we consider beautiful are the things we're most likely going to gravitate towards. Now, you just said in your example, you like a lady. Most likely she's a beautiful lady because you're handsome as well. So she's going to be beautiful.
I thought you noticed.
That's why you gravitated towards her.
Okay.
Now also, most of our buying decisions are not rational. They're emotional. And so you feel attracted to a brand. Why? Sometimes, most of the time, it's not functionality. The first one is beauty.
Yeah, sure.
Now, so your concept of beauty is going to affect the way you buy things.
Okay.
And so it's related to advertising. Now, how do we, put together advertising campaigns?
Yeah.
Why do we use beautiful women to advertise things? It brings about the emotion of pleasure.
Okay, but the thing is that from advertising, publishing, how did you get into being becoming an emotions coach?
Okay, so it's a journey spanning roughly 30 years.
Wow.
So roughly 30 years. While I was growing up, I used to draw a lot. Wow. I used to make greeting cards.
Really?
Because my father had a choral group.
Okay.
It's called Terra Choral Group at the University of Ife those days.
Yeah.
And I used to make greeting cards for the students that were in the choral group then.
You still make now?
Oh, yes, I do. Commercially, I still do.
Wow.
I just love the smell of paper.
Okay.
In all its forms. Money is paper as well.
Can you smell my paper, please?
Paper, in all its forms. I love the smell of paper.
Okay.
So I used to, clown around with those things.
Yeah.
Now, when I was going to serve, because of the research I was doing for my thesis, I went to advertising agencies to look at how concepts are being made, the decisions to use certain pictures, colors, and all of that. So naturally, when I finished, I went into one of those agencies and served there. Okay. So there I learned copywriting, graphics, graphic communication, conceptualizing for graphic design.
Wow.
Media, media buying and all of that.
Yeah.
So, putting all of those together, by the time I was living in year 2000, I was able to function as a full unit because I'd worked in all the departments.
Are you
so
serious?
I could see a transaction through from client servicing to conceptualizing. If I come into your office, I see your space, I have a clear idea of the kind of things that would appeal to you. So when I'm designing for you, I'm designing for your heart, for your person.
Wow.
So once you look at it, I don't waste time. So by the time I design, I give you 3 designs, you will choose one. Because I look at the way you dress, your orientation, and the kind of things you're likely, to like.
The thing is, I don't want to cut you though, but
right.
you said from the look of when you see the way a person dresses, you know what the person may like.
Yeah.
What would I like?
A lot of things. Let's not digress. Let's not digress so much.
Okay. So you had to go for further education to better your experience as an emotions coach, right? Now,
hold on. Okay. I'll let you into that secret key.
Okay.
Eventually I had a printing press, a full-scale printing press, 24-hour service, and I was running morning and night shifts. So putting all of those together, running a going concern, being myself, and all the stress involved,
yeah,
you need something extra. You need something extra, not to depart, so to be so cloaked in different layers of activity that you now lose your self-identity.
Okay.
So eventually I read a lot because I conceptualize. So I read a lot, new words, looking for words and all of that. So I stumbled on a personal development site.
Yeah.
And that site was talking about coaching, different niches of coaching, life coaching. I read all of those and I was fascinated. Reading about values, reading about vision, reading about beliefs. Your beliefs could be empowering or disempowering. It can stop you in your track. And you can be so busy that you lose yourself and lose out in life altogether. And the thing that did the turning for me was an article I read, The Top 5 Regrets of the Dying, compiled by a palliative nurse.
Wow.
Now, that nurse is someone that takes care of people in the last few weeks of their lives. And these are men that, they're the rich men dying of one terminal disease or the other. And the first regret is, I wish I had lived a life true to myself. Now, that stopped me in my track. I was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Could this be me? Another one is, I wish I had allowed myself to be happier. Am I really happy doing this? Another one, I wish I had been closer to my children. I was busy round the clock, monitoring the press, ensuring I minimize employee theft, and all of those.
Do they steal?
Oh, you can say that again. People who steal with pens.
Wow.
Talk less of people who steal physically. I read, those ones, and I was like, how am I going to retrace? Okay. So I went on the course. The first one was it's by the Coaching Academy in the UK.
Yeah.
The first contact you're going to have with them is a two days free training.
Okay.
So all the expense I had was my accommodation and feeding and my tickets for the UK. So I left for the UK. And after those 2 days, it was something else for me.
Wow.
I came to realize that, wow, it's possible for you to lose yourself. And I was determined to find out what exactly, who exactly I am. Am I really living a life true to myself? Am I just, following the Joneses? And it's very possible for you to be very knowledgeable, intelligent, and still not live a life true to yourself.
Well, we'll get back to
So the journey started.
Really? That's nice. That was, you just spoke about something. You can lose yourself.
Oh,
you understand? And we're trying really hard in our country, Nigeria, right now. A lot of people are saying the economy is not good. And there's a lot of anger, a lot of hate, you understand?
Yeah.
And what do you think as an emotions coach can be put in place to make we use our emotions well, you understand? For a person like me, my dream, I want to be the next host of the Daily Show. I want to have a house in Banana Island. How can I use my emotions to get that?
To get that.
Yeah.
Very simple steps.
Okay.
Very, very simple. First, what do you want? All of those things you've told me.
I want a lot.
Now, advertising is based on the premise that the human mind understands in pictures.
Okay.
Now, all of these things you've said, nice words, but can you show me a picture? If I was coming here and I had a picture of this building, it would have been very easy for me to see it from the beginning of the street. But it's also possible, because I don't have a picture, to ask Lagosians, please, I'm going to Divine Grace Plaza, and I'll be standing in front of Divine Grace Plaza and be asking someone that does not know the road. And Lagosians will proudly tell you, Auntie, street Ikerini, Emma Pada. They will tell you, oh, it's 4 streets away from here. Because you do not have a picture of where you're going. So I deal basically because, basically I'm a graphic artist.
Okay.
So I deal in pictures also. So first, the picture of this plaza, if I have it, it helps me to locate my my destination faster.
Okay.
So I help people create their vision board. And you want something first, there's a process.
Okay.
You have to be, do, and have. You want to achieve a vision, you have to be the kind of person that can achieve that. If you want a house in Banana Island,
yes,
and you're working as a front desk of executive, earning 15,000 a month, how many years will you take to buy a block, or to even buy the land? So you have to be someone that can achieve that kind of purpose.
Okay.
So what are you going to do? If you have become that person, who are you now? What do you need to do to become that kind of person? You need to map it out. Wow. And you can't do that on your own.
Definitely.
Secondly, what are you going to do? What specifically? You'll generate options. What could you do?
Okay.
Then what are you going to do? And then all of those things, you now need to look at it against your personal values.
Yeah.
What's important to you in life? If, for example, your value is family, and you want to get married to someone, and you get married to someone that's their value is traveling the world. From the beginning, the marriage is failed before it started, because it's not value. Your values are not in congruence with each other.
Okay, you know what, I would love to stop you there, because you're already telling me about that time.
Okay.
But before you go, your brand is getting bigger, and I expect what you stand for. So what should we expect from your brand as an emotions coach?
Okay.
What's the next step?
All of my experiences and everything, my distilled essence, is the freedom of the human mind.
Okay.
To think, to be, to feel, and to achieve. So I'm otherwise known as the Pegasus.
The Pegasus.
The Pegasus in Greek mythology, that's the winged horse.
Okay.
And that's the spirit of inspiration, freedom, courage. It takes courage for a horse to fly, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
Good. Now, that's what I'm known as.
Okay.
And the Exodus is the name of my program that I hold monthly. Monthly. The Exodus captures the story of the children of Israel, getting away from slavery in Egypt. So we need to be free from cognitive slavery. Many of us are mental slaves.
Okay.
We're slaves unto the credential. We're slaves. We've stopped thinking. And if someone wants to set you free, and you don't even know you're a prisoner, you're most likely going to drive the person away.
For sure.
Oh, go away. I'm not. Who tells you I'm a slave? But right there, you can't see the chains around your neck.
So the Exodus is setting people
free en masse. Mental slavery, all forms of slavery, manipulation, emotional, religious, all forms of manipulation.
Okay.
So that's what I stand for.
Okay.
Helping the people, think clearly and move. Begin to move. Whatever it is, you want to crawl, you want to stroll, you want to take a milli step, just move forward.
Okay.
Just move forward.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I think you need to come back so that we continue this. And thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
And please, just whenever you want to come, just call me. I'll come pick you up.
No problem.
Okay.
All right.
Well, guys, hope you enjoyed our time with Bukola Adefope. And I'm one of Nigeria's and Africa's finest emotions coach. We're going to break now. When we come back, we'll be treating some training issues. Don't go away.